My motor mounts came in this morning. I got them in. The transmission actually lined up with a set of holes on the transmission cross member. So that worked out perfect. Fits in there nice. I got this side sitting on there, a couple bolts in it. But me being a meathead, I can't find my blow-through carb or my top hat. I could have sworn Mike brought them up. Unless it's on a vehicle somewhere. But I'll keep looking. But I might just throw headers on it, get it running and driving because it makes it easier to get in and out. And my passenger header or driver's header won't work. So I might look for a different style turbo header. So I might just use that other turbo I got. Just so it looks better in here because I'd have to cut the cross member right there to get the other header to work. And I don't want to do that. And I don't want to cut up a Mustang header I got. So, I don't know. I might just get headers for now. But the oil pan's already on here. That was the hardest part. Because I would have had to drill a hole in it and rip the engine back out. But I did find a little penguin when I was looking in the truck earlier. It dances. And look. Penguins can fly. So, yeah, I think I'm going to rip this header and turbo off quick and go find them headers that were on the Mustang, see if they'll work on here, and then keep moving forward. At least get it running and driving for now. So, I'll be back after I find them headers. So I got this set of long tubes off a Mustang that I had a Windsor in it years ago. I ended up pulling the motor out and putting it in RX-7. And I kept the headers. Because why wouldn't you? But I think these ones are going to work. That other set I got won't work. And this set won't work on my 64 Ford I've been building. Pretty sure I tried these and there's clearance issues. So, looks like the driver's side will clear. Got lots of room. And I'll grab the passenger side and see what happens. Well, it looks like these long tube Mustang headers will fit. So, probably put the starter in before I put this one on. Be a wise choice. I guess I can leave that last tube off because I think this side's like a 3-piece. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll make it fit. Yeah, I'm surprised these headers fit on this truck pretty good. Being car headers. They definitely won't be too low on this big guy. So what were we going to name this thing? Blue Bayou?
Yeah.
Yeah, without a turbo, it's not going to blow by anybody. I absolutely hate putting headers on.
Why?
Because they're always a pain. I'm not sure what brand these are, but being 3 different tubes, they're kind of hard. But these actually went on nice, but... Anybody know what size goes out? The shiny side or the black side?
Shiny.
I'm assuming the shiny side goes towards the cylinder block, but... I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. Or nobody knows. Yeah, I think these will work good on here. A little close to the cross member down there, but I think we can make it work. I think having still gonna get mufflers. Or not. Got enough loud vehicles. Maybe I should finally make one that's quiet. No, that ain't gonna happen. It's like our neighbor Todd. He's 62 or something. And everything he owns is loud. Even his dump trucks. And they're so loud he wears earplugs. So he doesn't have to hear the noise, but everybody else gets to hear it. He's actually got a truck just like this. It's a 4-door though, dually, 460, automatic, and it's got straight pipes on it. And every night after work, he goes by here wide open.
Only because you asked him to.
No, I do not. I texted him last night. I'm going to start calling you Watt. And I got a LOL. Well, my ID behind that is Watt is wide open throttle, but wide open Todd. It's warm in here. I shouldn't have made such a big fire. I don't know how you can have a Carhartt on right now.
Well, because you keep sending me outside.
Quit sassing me and I won't have to put you in timeout. Nah, maybe I'll just run this thing for a while with open headers. Take it down over by Todd's house and make a bunch of noise for him. Because fair is fair. I have went by his house and made tons of noise. So. But he usually makes way more than I do. It's still tender. Not letting it stop me though. So are you disappointed it's not getting a turbo at the moment?
Not my truck.
It's not my truck either. Hopefully it'll be a giveaway truck. Maybe some young kid will win it.
Hopefully not too young.
Well, if he's got his license, I don't care. Yeah, something to spark the encouragement or the minds of young kids to want to get into this stuff like we did. So, I've always been into cars, and my dad was when he was younger. He pretty much grew out of it, but I'll never grow out of it. I don't know. I always enjoyed wrenching. Unless I have to do it for a living, but this type of stuff is fun to me, I think. But got a problem. This bolt won't go in. I think the head is just a little bit too big, so I might try to ground that down because it's got such a tight angle here. It won't. Yeah. Come on. I'm not building a fire in this garage again. I think with the extra insulation we put in, it's like 90 degrees in here right now. Well, it's like 70, but it's hot. You want to hand me a 7/16 wrench? I have to say this is the first time I ever put a starter in from the top. Want to make sure I'll have plenty of clearance, hopefully. It's a Ford starter. I don't know. Maybe it needs a high torque one. We'll see after I get it bolted in. I'll try to put the header back down. So it turns out a set of Fox Body Mustang headers for a 351 Windsor will fit on an 82 Ford with a small block in it. So,
With a starter.
with a starter in it too. I got that bolted in. It, I don't know. Looks like it's got plenty of room. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But first time it gets hot, it'll probably burn the starter up. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. My wrist is killing me. I'm going to have to go ice it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll be back at it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I can get it fired up again. We'll see. See how far I get after work. So, yeah. I'll see you in like 0.2 seconds. Alright. A few days later. Been messing around with this. Got the headers on. I got the drive shaft done today. They modified that throttle bracket before, so I had to cut all the modifications out of it that they put on there. I got my fuel pressure line hooked up, so we can see what kind of fuel pressure this engine actually, or oil pressure, when it has fresh oil in it, because when I dumped the oil out of it, it had quite a bit of gas in it. But I got the float filled. I'm waiting on water pump gaskets and the correct fuel pump for this. And then I can put the front of the engine together and then shove it outside for now until I'm able to get the turbo header stuff that I need. Or modify the one I got. So should we bring the boom? No. You noticed the battery was unhooked?
Mm-hmm.
Should probably check and see if the headlights work too in this thing. Alright. Here it comes. I had a little fire. Let's try that direction. That's spraying gas. Just wanted more fuel. I'm going to turn the distributor back a little bit. Is it going to be loud?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I think I will fill the float bowl again. No, I might have said this before, but the best way to fill your float bowl that I found is drill a hole in this and put a straw on the top. Keep people happy because you're not spilling gas everywhere. Oh, and then I spilled gas everywhere. I'm a pro. Yeah, okay. Distribute it the other direction. Where'd I go first time? This way, a little more. No backfire. Thing like it's losing power when I shut the key. Sounded better that time. Way Headlights work?
What?
Headlights on?
Blinker. That light's on. It's on.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
It's loud.
Oh, I didn't even check oil pressure. Did you see it?
No, I forgot.
Maybe it'll start again. Almost 50. Yeah, engine sounds really good. So, yeah, now it just needs boost. Want to get it buttoned up and make sure it's gonna run good for a while. I don't know if I want to put an electric pump on this thing or leave it mechanical, because these pumps, they pump 6 to 8 psi, so that should be enough to keep up with 6 pounds of boost, right? Yeah, made progress this week. Went from not running to, well, it's been off the road since 12. So, yeah. Gonna get it wrapped up this week, and I'm gonna see if it'll do burnout. My neighbor Todd says he doesn't think it will, because he says 302 doesn't have enough torque to spin duals. And I said, want to bet? Because little engines, they put out a lot of torque for what the size they are. So yeah, as for today, I'm done. But after I get the water pump and all them gaskets, hopefully the fuel pump is right, because this is out of an older 302. And I'm curious if the arch is different, so it's not making contact with the driver wheel, because I looked inside there and the wheel is in there. So that might be the issue why it ain't pulling fuel. Yeah. We'll see you when I got more parts lined up and ready to drive this thing out. So thank you. So yeah, we're still knocking stuff off the checklist on this thing. I got the PS pump hooked up, got the alternator hooked up, and they're kind of in line. I did a pretty good job. I had to shim it because this was off the 400 or 351, so it was different. I put 3 different fuel pumps in it, trying to get it to work. It must not have the driver inside there. It must just be a wheel. So I put a buzz pump on the frame. And I'm still messing with the shifter. I don't have that done yet. But yeah, if you guys remember the lawnmower revival, figure it's been a couple days. We'll see if it was just a fluke. Toe chopper. Yeah, so just clean the carb, gave it some fresh gas, works good. Where are we on this thing? Oh, so I got the water pump all in, started to put coolant in it, and it leaks. So I got to rip everything back off, but for now I'm just going to finish up the shifter. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And then maybe sometime midweek, we'll just shoot a short little clip of getting this thing out of here and doing a burnout, and then get the next project in. I'm thinking it might have to be the Camaro. Get that thing off the engine stand and the transmission stuffed in that thing so I free up a little more space. But yeah, let's twist the key on this thing and see if it fires up. Maybe I'll reach down and put it in gear, see if it wants to move. Started to move forward. It's trying to kill me. Needs a little more ATF. I figure since it's dark out and I can't take it out and do a burnout outside, maybe I'll do it in the garage. Those are always fun, aren't they? I think so, anyway. Usually if you can get them to move by revving it up some, you're usually about a quart to 2 quarts low. So that's just what I do. I don't even pull the dipstick. If they go in right away, you're good. Just kidding. Don't listen to me. Just having fun. So yeah, I bought the last 7 quarts of Type F O'Reilly's had. So, I guess, what do I got? This will be number 5. I did drain a lot out, so when I had it lifted, I should have just pulled the pan and changed the filter while I had it drained, but it was some nice looking stuff, so I figured I'd leave it. You ready for a garage burnout? Mm-hmm. Get some stuff out of the way so I don't... Is that loud? I didn't lose anything. Started cooking this side. Whew. Yeah, it's running a little rich, but it spun up. It's still low on training fluid too. 1 wheel wonder. Wait, 2 wheel wonder. I guess I could spray some soap on the tires or something to get it going. Made the mosquitoes mad by smoking them out. That's always a good time. So earlier, Glenn from 1776 Garage, he released a video. He got his Benz running. It's pretty exciting. Go check out his channel. He's doing what he can with a limited garage space. I hear you. I wish I had a small car to work on, but everything I own is big. It's bigger the better, I think. You know, you gotta have them 4-door cars that are 26 feet long, bumper to bumper. You agree with me, don't you?
Not exactly.
No, she doesn't even like driving my Dodge. And that's little. That's a little truck. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing wrapped up and try tuning it a little more. I can't turn my distributor any farther this way because now it's hitting my intake. So I'll probably end up just rotating the wires so I can get it to, so I can get better timing out of it because it's still a little off. And try to figure out my tack. It's all over the place. Saying 5,000 RPM when it's idling. Why do I let you do dumb stuff in the garage? Do you know? But yeah, I'm going to call it a win. As soon as I did find my blow-through carb. It's on my S10. But I don't have a top hat. So as soon as I get that and then find another manifold or a header I can use, then I'm going to finish the turbo swap. Or start the turbo swap. But for this week, I'm going to call it good. It's smoky in here. So, have a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out Whiskey Dents and High Octane Garage and Tanner Rebuilds. Them guys, they watch all my videos. I watch all of theirs. So, fair's fair. I like them. Casey just did that skateboard. That's pretty cool. So, Tanner and his Sunliner. That's a cool car. Convertible. Oh, yeah. Wish I had one. Not a convertible, but it's like a 60 Sunliner, Starliner. Your eyes burning too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine are too. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up. See you later.